Okay, in this video we're going to put together our site that we're going to use for our giveaway and for our leads to the product we're promoting. Okay, so I've already done the hard part for you and given you a site you can use here. All you have to do is modify it. Okay, so we have an opt-in and a download page, both of which you're going to rename. But this is the page here. This is the opt-in page, and the download page is right here. Okay, now we're going to need to make some changes to this, of course, but it gives you a good start. Okay, so what you want to do is open up a program called Composer. If you don't have it installed, you can just download it for free. Just search on Composer, K-O-M-P-O-Z-E-R, and download it and install it. If you have a different web editor you'd like to use, then you can use that web editor. Okay, so here's Composer, and it's a web editor. It works just like a word processor. So what we want to do is we want to open both pages. So click Open and then navigate to where they are. Open, and we'll open the download page. Okay, so we have both in the workspace now. Okay, so what we want to do next is we want to go to Format, and then we want to go to Page Title and Properties, and here you want to give the page a title and a description. This will help you in the search engines as well. It looks better when somebody opens it up in the browser. So go ahead and put something in here that has something to do with your giveaway product. Okay, so I called it List Building Secrets Free Report. Okay. And then we'll make the same change on the download page. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to put our headline in here. Okay, so this needs to be a compelling headline about the free report that you're giving away. Okay, so there's our main headline, and then we need a sub-headline here. Okay, so I have free report shows you how to create a huge responsive list and how to profit from it for years to come. Okay, now you need to use your judgment about headlines and subheadlines. You need to grab their attention and tell them what they want to hear. Okay, and then fill out some bullet points about what's in your report. Now remember, if your report is following along the lines of the product that you have picked to promote, then you can get many of your bullet points from here if you can't think of any of your own. You should probably also created your giveaway product from the bullet points in there as well. Okay, so put some bullet points in here, and then down here all you have to do is give them a link to go and get it. And I also have here insert Aweber opt-in code here. You can use an autoresponder if you want, but it isn't necessary. So if you have an autoresponder, of course, it's a good idea to put an opt-in form in here and capture their email address so you can follow up and point them back at the report a couple of times. Remember, we have a link in the report as well. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm not going to bother with this, but if you have an autoresponder, you probably know how to use it, so you should write a small autoresponder sequence and create an email about each of these points up here, a short email. Send it out every couple of days. Point them back to the report. This gets them back into the report, and they will see your link at the bottom more than once, which leads to higher conversions. If you don't want to do that, all you have to do here is tell them to go get the free gift here. Okay, so put some sort of verbiage in here that you like that tells them to go and get the report. Okay, so something like that. And then what you want to do, let's save this. Now, this is our download page. You can rename it if you want, or you can just leave it as download.html. Doesn't really matter. But if you're going to rename it, you need to open it up again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to highlight this, and we're going to go up to link. Okay, and then we're going to click this little folder here, and we're going to click on the name of the page. Okay, so it's download.html. Okay, so now when we upload this with the other page to our domain, when they click on this, it'll automatically go to that page. You don't have to worry about the address that it's in. Now let me show you here. Let's just save that. Now let's go to our site here. Let's go to the opt-in page. Okay, here's what it looks like, and you'll see here it says click here to get it for free. And there you see it goes to the download page, which we haven't done yet, of course. Okay, so let's go back to Composer. Now also down here, all rights reserved, and then your domain name or your company name here. Okay, so you can change that to your domain name or your company name. Now, another thing here we could do is put in some graphics. If you have a graphic for your report, you can put it in here. If you don't, you can have one made, or you can just leave it as it is. Now, if you don't know how to make one, you can go to a site called myecovermaker.com, and you can create a free one here. I've included a separate video that shows you how you can use the free tool that's on here. Let's just go to start here. As you see, you can use a few designs here to create your own. So I've included a separate video that shows you how to create the graphics. Okay, so now let's go to our download page. And all you got to do is just clean this up a little bit. Okay, now let's go back to our giveaway folder here. And what we want to do is we want to take our PDF report and we want to create a zip file from it. Okay, so I have 7-zip installed in here. You can go to 7-zip. You can go and search on 7-zip and use that. Or you already have a built-in one within here. Okay, all you have to do is go send to and compressed folder. Okay, and there it is there. Okay, and then we want everything together here, so I'm going to put this in the same folder as all of the other stuff. Okay, so you want your website pages, images, and your report all in the same spot. Now what we can do is go to where it says download here, and then go to link, and then click there, and then go to all files and click on listsecrets.zip. Okay, save, and now that link is active. Now we also want to put in the bottom the promotion to our product that we're promoting. Okay, so what we want to do then is go to our image and then open, and then actually we need to move the image we're going to use in there, because remember, we want everything in the same folder. So let's go back and grab this image, do a copy, paste into here. Now back to Composer and go to image, click the little folder, and then bring this in. Okay, and then you can go over to, well, you can do, don't use alternate text. Go over to link, and then we want to put our affiliate link in there. Okay, now again, you're probably going to want to mask that. Let me just explain that before, but I didn't really go into it. Go to tinyurl.com, and then you can enter your long URL in there, like that. And then you could put the secrets exploded. In this case, I'll try that, and we'll make tinyurl. Okay, and there it is. So you can grab that, and then back to Composer. That's how we can mask our link. We'll save that. Now we should also test that link, which you can do right here. Okay, so it's taking us to the sales page. So that all works. Okay, now let's go back to Composer. And let's put a little headline here now. Now give some sort of compelling headline to get them to click on the image and on your link that you're going to put below there. So think about a headline and then put it in here. Okay, so want to know where I learned my list building secrets and more advanced strategies? Click the image below to find out more. Okay, so we save that. Now let's go back into our download page here. Okay, here's what it looks like. So we click here to get our free gift. Since it's in the same folder, it's going to know where it is. And when we click on this, as you see, it's gone to accelerated list building. Okay, let's just go back here for a minute and I'll show you how to put in a header image. Now, I created this one using the site that I gave you the video on, and I already showed you the site. I just created this quick image. So what you want to do is where you want to place the image. Let me just take this out of here. Okay, where you want to put the image, just put your mouse there and click. So we want to put it right before here. We click on image up here, and then of course we open. This needs to be in the same folder that everything else is in. Click open. And you can either put some alternate text in here or you can not use it. Alternate text shows up for the search engines, and also if the image can't load, it puts the text in there. Now go to dimensions. Okay, I'm going to do a custom size because if I were to leave it like this, it's huge. So I'm going to change this to 150. And notice when the top number changes, so does the bottom number. Next, we need to go to Appearance. Over here, we want to wrap to the right. Click OK. And there's the image. So let's save that. Make sure that one's saved. Now let's go back to our giveaway page here. Let's open it up. Okay, and there it is with our image on it. Okay, at this point our site's all ready. We just need to upload it, and then we need to send traffic. So in the next video I'm going to show you how to get your site up on the internet and how to start getting traffic to it.